Hello, this is Palico Patch, and welcome back to more of the Curious Expedition Arctic Expanse DLC playthrough. We are currently with the new explorer, Raoul Amundsen, and we are on Expedition 2 of 6, and we are yet to experience the new Arctic areas, much unlike Mr. Darwin here, who's gone straight for it. He's like, boom, give me the colds, I'm up for it. We don't get that choice as of yet. We have to choose from the looming jungle or the lunatic desert. Now, the one thing which I have had a quick look at in between takes, because this is following on from the last one, is I'm a little bit worried that the randomness of what appears on each map has been affected by the new DLC. The reason I mention this is because if you look there, we have a mission, 2 shrines and a village. And on here we have a mission, 2 shrines and a village. I'm hoping this is just random and this isn't how it's set. We've just been unlucky on what's been chosen out for us. And obviously it doesn't tell you everything which is on this particular map, but as it stands they do look pretty similar. So with that in mind, and the fact we did a dry land before, and the desert is even a drier land, let's go to the jungle and see if there's anything different about that. Let's crack on. Early that morning I made my way to the docks. The captain had yet to arrive, so I had one last pot of tea. A woman approached me with a request. She told me about her missing husband, a former adventurer who failed to return from his last expedition. She begged me to try and find him, and if he was still alive, escort him safely back into her arms. What's your name? You have no name. Really? I can't highlight any of them. Ah, here we go. Right, here we go. No? No? Do I have to click on you? I'm clicking on you, nothing's coming up. I click on you, it says Hubbus and Willow. And now I don't even have to click on you, but when I hover over you, no name. No name. She must be a pimp. Her husband, inverted commas, I'm doing the whole V sign flicking down here, inverted commas, is missing. Probably ran away from his pimp. Can't fault him for that. Can't fault him for that. Let's accept. I nodded gratefully and promised to seek out her loved one. I was proud to see that tales of my previous expeditions had attracted quite some attention. I was approached by several capable persons that were willing to accompany me, or to accompany my expedition into the unknown. Who did I want to recruit? Oh! Well, they're new. We've got Private Lewis Dutton, the mountain trooper. Wow! We've got Private Edmund Marks, the mountain trooper. And we have Sergeant Richard Hosking, the mountain trooper. So what's this then? So they are a mountain guide. Reduce movement costs when traversing hills. Oh, I like you. I like you already. So you're a raging alcoholic, and it doesn't seem to be any advantage to taking a sergeant over a private. And you have the most loyalty, Private Edmund Marks. And you also have a dainty little chin strap beard thing going on. So we'll go with you, Edmund. Welcome. I could surely use a skilled soldier and put Private Edmund Marks, the mountain trooper, in my service. My heart jumped with joy as I heard that the ship was prepared to leave harbour. Well, we better improve... purchase our equipment. We don't improve anything. We're doing good. Right, so what we're going to do. We're going to buy all the chocolate, as usual. We shall buy a couple of torches and a few rope. Now we've got the mounted trooper and have reduced costs over hills, and we've got the reduced costs through swamp and waterland because of the perk we took in the last episode, or the end of the last episode. We don't need that many, I don't think. We'll take 6. 6 enough? I think 6 is enough. What dice do you get? You've got rubbish dice though for a soldier. Right, so we've got the snowshoes. We're going through jungle. We could take the machetes, I suppose. We'll take all of those. That leaves me with 8. How much is a first aid kit? 12? Yeah, 12. Okay, well, we'll just take those down a bit. That's a nice mixture. I like that mixture. That will work. At long last, the ship was primed to set sail. Well, let's go then. Expedition 2. Generating secrets. We like secrets. Secrets are good. Secrets are fun. As long as it's not like, I'm your child from 20 years ago, Daddy. Those are bad secrets. Right, so the journey across the ocean brought many wondrous sightings of marine life before we arrived at our expedition area. I was curious to discover what adventures were waiting for us here. Oh yes, we can't understand you still. Can we understand you? I presume you're British? Edmund? It's a pretty English name. I'll presume that. Let's begin the expedition. Actually, before we do anything, now you are well healed up, we're going to promote you and get those extra item spaces down below, because I think we'll be needing those. Cool. Right, so where to go, what to do. Nothing really giving anything away so far, so we'll just travel into the centre of this region, see if anything comes apparent straight away, which it does. I would suspect we've been cut off here, so we'll head for the stones and then through this little pass here, I guess. We came across a stone formation that was obviously man-made. There were inscriptions etched into each rock. Perhaps they formed a manner of a map. What would be most useful here? We are going to be annoying people, so I'm not too fussed about the settlements. I think we'll go for the ruins, just so we know exactly where we'll be heading. Right, well, yes, good, good. We shall go the long route around, get to this side of the shrine. Oh, I'm really digging these new sound effects. They're really nice, really nice. So we are cut off from the top. So it looks like we will be traversing through here. It's almost like a valley. This is nice. I've never been in this situation before, where you're guided through a mountain range. So kudos to that. Kudos to that. We arrived at a long-forgotten shrine. It was a bold testament to a power of its creators. The portal that led inside emitted an eerie chill. A thick layer of sand seemed to surround the structure. We like sand. Sand is good. Before us lay some kind of ceremonial room. If this place held any riches, I knew we would find them here. I held my breath as we discovered an ancient altar in its centre. Oh, gold. Okay. So we have a golden dagger and we have a golden goblet. I wonder what this is worth. Me too, Edmund. Me too. This was not a day for hesitation. The treasure was to be mine. We took the treasure and proceeded outside as the whole area behind us began to wither and die. A drastic climate shift ravaged this region, and we were responsible. We were responsible. I think... Have we only got the one person? Or are they all just exactly the same at the moment? That's weird. Usually there's more than one head here. I think we might... Do we want to rest? Just to let the sand get ahead of us for ease of travel? Or should we just crack on through? Let's crack on through. Time waits for no man. Oh. Speaking of the people we've just annoyed, let's enter the village. We entered a native village. The people here appeared to be the best scouts known to this region. We were not the only visitors to this village. A wandering trader and self-proclaimed beastmaster had displayed a few mysteriously covered crates. Okay. The villagers had been awaiting us. They did not seem overly fond of our arrival. They were cautious but politely offered their help, perhaps to see us leave sooner. -2. Okay. Let's trade. Let's trade. Do they like snowshoes? That puts us standing at 1, 4 of them. So 8 would be 2, I presume. Yes. Okay, well you've got some jewels. And we still get a standing of 1. What about if we gave 2 more away? That's a good trade. So we get our standing up, so they'll be happy with us. And we'll get some jewels out of it. I dig it. Let's now... So they're neutral. We don't need any more people, so we'll just rest. We unpacked our belongings and prepared to spend the night with the natives at their campfire. Prost! This night the villagers held some kind of ceremony and politely offered us a strange-smelling alcoholic beverage. I'm all up for the drinkses. We'll have a drinky poo. We accepted their offer and passed around the beverage. Daff. It tasted of sweet berries, and we stayed up long into the night drinking and laughing with the villagers. I slept in great comfort and safety. The next morning I woke to face a gathering of natives. It seems my undergarments shocked them. The natives seemed undisturbed by our presence. That's good to know. They remain kind and open to further questions. Let's check out what the Beastmaster's got. I greeted the Beastmaster. This trader seemed to roam the local area to catch some of the wildest local wildlife. There was only one local there. It's a local shop for local people, you know. He welcomed us and presented his selection of beasts locked away in massive wooden cages. Yeah, nothing majorly exciting here. I was hoping for something grandeur, which we haven't seen before, but never mind. So, well, I suppose there's no need to dilly-dally. We might as well crack on. Let's leave. I told the men to pack up and departed as new adventures awaited us. Hubbard stayed behind for a while as he had more business to attend to with the villagers. However, he caught up with the trek not long after we had left. And we're pretty... well, I say we're neutral. We're as neutral as one can get when we've come to pillage a foreign land. Ooh, we got tigers. We got tigers. Let's get up onto this hill. Oh, we can rest here. Are you aggroed? They're not aggroed yet. I take it you can't get up on the hill, Mr. Tiger, and that's why you're not aggroed. So we shall rest up here, I think. We arrived at a rock overhang. It would serve as a basic shelter against the elements. We settled down to recuperate. The team eagerly gathered wood for a fire. I laid awake and listening to the menacing wildlife surrounding me. It had me wondering if there was a way to foresee the kinds of dangers that awaited me when entering the unusual temples in these lands. Maybe if I paid special attention to each temple's structural composition, I could gain an advantage. Who knows? Who knows? I haven't learned yet. Maybe one day I will learn. We prepared for departure. Thankfully, our time here had not been upset by the massive stone over our heads falling on us. Well, that's good to know. That's good to know. We'll leave. As we left, we became aware that our campfire had set alight some nearby bushes. Before we knew what had caused it, the fire began to spread out of control. I believe Private Edmund Marks to be the one with pyromaniac tendencies and urged him to be more cautious next time. You what? You're not a pyro, are you? Eddie? Please say you're not. Okay, well, here's hoping, going that way, we're not going to be set alight. Not too much, anyway. We approached an old campsite. To our surprise, it was not vacant. Someone had survived here for a seemingly very long time. He introduced himself as Isaac Richard Peter and told of how his team had turned on each other, stranding him out here alone. I knew this was the missing husband we had been asked to return home. Huzzah! Huzzah! It's been a while since I've said that. Come with us. Three-barreled name person. I told him about his wife and that we would escort him home. He broke down in tears, but seemed to regain his posture shortly after. I assured him that henceforth everything would be fine and told my team to pack up and prepare to leave. Is there anything wrong with you? You're a cannibal. And, oh, that's new as well. Extra character does not use up character slots. Cool. Cool. Right. So, there's a lot of jungle. We will probably be best jumping up onto this hill here. And hopefully we'll get a better lay of this region. So we'll do that. Not so much. Not so much. Oh, the bird's about to get burnt up there, which is good. Let's make our way over to the question mark. Hopefully before the fire gets there. Just about. Just about. The birdie did burn up, which is great. We may need to upgrade Hubbas again. We're doing okay at the moment. We approached a cave. The entrance seemed to lead deep into the mountain. We required a torch to explore its secrets. Well, this time we have them. Did we bring enough torches? Yes, we did. What was your name again? Isaac Richard Peter the Third. We lit a torch and descended into the darkness. We arrived at a small cavern scattered with the aftermath of what seemed to be a failed expedition. The skeleton of what must have been a British explorer stared at us through cracked eye sockets. All the bones we found had been cracked open and, it seemed, sucked empty of marrow. To our surprise, one of the rotten crates still held some valuable equipment. Oh, ooh! Ooh! Well, we know what those are. We know what that is. What are you? Telescope, optical instrument that aids in the observation of remote objects. Extra map point chance. Oh, okay. Well, that's very cool. We shall keep hold of you. That is pretty awesome. So, do I use it? No, it's just there. So whenever we get a point, I presume there's a chance we're going to, for 30%, go higher. And we also have a Bellevue distance as well, plus 40. That was awesome. That was super duper. Really enjoyed that one. Right, let's get up on here. 20% to go mad. Voodoo doll. Do we use the voodoo doll on anyone? I don't think we need to right now. We're doing alright. We will eat some chocolate though. 25 to get up there. Seems fair. Right. I'm going to suspect that is the pyramid. Looking at the shape of the jungle around it, that is what I suspect. Let's see if we can get close. Yes, it is, so we'll stop there. Alright, let's carry on north. We'll go into this one. 100. What do we need? 37 enough? Nope. 47? Nope. Maybe. So, is there anything in this one? So this is a region unknown. I presume there's nothing in this region. It all looks pretty chocker full of mountains. So one would presume... I don't like presuming. I really don't like presuming. Let's hit the shrine. The shrine is guaranteed. Oh dear. The panther is on our tail. Do we attack and get the surprise on it? It's probably best. We are full as well. So let's upgrade Hubas. He should get some more dice. Excellent. We've also got you. What do you cover? You, so Isaac Richard Peter, the 17th, have attack dice. That's good. Let's attack. It's only the one anyway. 10. It should be fun. So, can I use you of anything? I can. Point blank. Boom! Half the health gone. Can I kick him in the nuts? Apparently not. We can claw him though. And we'll taunt, because I like taunting. On Ghost this time. It's good to see he's stepping up. Stable position. Observation. Come on, don't do this to me. It's got 1 health left. Thank you. And, well, we'll take the important things, I guess. Oh, I forgot. Teeth don't weigh anything anymore. We'll take it all then. Splendid. Now, undoubtedly, something bad is going to happen when we go into the shrine. So let's get up onto the hill first. Oh, filled his dice out as well. That's cool. Still 20%. Can you eat raw meat anymore? No. Right, so let's get up on here. We'll see what this is. It's a mission. And just as I suspected, that is all cut off. He might have food we can buy, though. And we can trade the meat. Let's do this first. We entered the mission and were welcomed by an old missionary. He rejoiced at the sight of new faces as they had operated remotely for what seemed like an eternity. So let's trade. What do you have for me, sir? Dynamite. Dynamite. Okay, so we need 1 dynamite. We'll get rid of the voodoo dolls. Ooh, he really likes the voodoo dolls. Can I have more dynamite? All the dynamite for 2 voodoo dolls. Sold, sir. Sold. Do we want to stay? It's a good way of getting our sanity up for free. Well, I say for free. He's going to charge us, isn't he? The priest was greedy. If we wanted to rest within the walls of the mission, we would have to make a donation. Son of a bitch. Right, so, meat? No? And teeth? Oh, he likes the teeth. 1 tooth will do you, sir. With his demands met, he agreed to let us rest overnight. The remainder of the evening was uneventful, and we soon drifted off to sleep. Not the best night's sleep I've ever had. Let's try and stay once more. The priest surreptitiously evaluated our belongings. If we desired to rest with a roof over our heads, we would have to make a donation. Right, so that and that now. Bang on. Tip-top. With his demands met, he permitted us to stay and rest overnight. The priest scurried off and quickly came back with several bottles of whiskey that he wished to share with us. Yeah, why not? We accepted his offer and passed the whiskey around. It had not aged as well as we had hoped and left a particularly bitter taste on our tongue. Oh. Yeah, that's all right. We got 10 sanity out of it. And I am good to go. Let's go onwards. So. We could... There's another question mark here somewhere. I presume it's up here. 16 to get around. We got 79. Let's do it. Aha. Oh, trader. What do you have, sir? A roaming merchant caravan had pitched up camp here. The mysteriously dressed trader had a lot of useful goods on offer. All of them had undoubtedly been used before, probably during other unsuccessful expeditions. Oh, you do have some stuff. We have the Tome of Random Teleportation. We have the Tome Page of Eagle Scout. A page... Ooh, that's interesting. Haven't come across that before. How much is it? It's not that much. Do you like butterfly pictures? No. Okay. We undoubtedly are going to need that last torch to get into the cave we're about to come around to. We only need the one dynamite in order to blow a passage through to get to the shrine in order to get back down to the pyramid quicker. So with that being said, if I were to give you all my rope, really? And you can have 3 dynamite. How many cocoa leaves can I have? Okay. Ooh. I think cocoa leaves are worth the same as chocolate. Is it 10 sanity still? This could be a very bad decision if it's not. I'm going to say it is. Am I willing to take that risk? I'm not too fussed by anything else here. Yeah, let's do it. No guts, no glory. The trader seemed expectant regarding our possible return as yet another failed expedition to raid his camp. That's a big, big gap. Right, so let's just test this. It is. It is worth 10. Awesome. Well played, sir. That's me, by the way. Well paid, me. So, the cave, which we get to use our torch on. We located a cave. The rocky moor led into the darkness of unknown depths. We needed a torch to uncover its mysteries. Come on, let's go inside. He's so happy. You can tell it's his first expedition. He doesn't know of the perils, of the dangers that lurk within the darkness. We lit a torch and descended into the darkness. We arrived at a remarkable underground lake. The water seemed rich with algae, sustaining the growth of mushrooms with a vibrant hue. If we were to invest a little time, we would surely be able to collect a few samples. Well, let's do that. It took a little while, but we managed to pick a few mushrooms. So we've got the yellow mushrooms, we have the red mushrooms, and we have the blue mushrooms. Take it all. I'm so excited for more adventures. Yeah, okay. Cheers, Edmund. Right, so let's go to here. We need to blow the hole through. And for the sake of being on the right side of the shrine to get down to the pyramid, that'll do. A temple long forgotten by mankind stood bathed in light before us. All manner of plant life grew towards the sun. Grand stairs led up to an enormous doorway. I could swear I heard the sound of rushing water below the earth here. We had found a sacred altar room. It was a truly awe-inspiring sight. We found a stone altar that was covered in ancient writings. Everyone, stay close together. Oh, it's another dagger. Oh, they don't stack. Oh, well, swagger jagger. It's a dagger. This was not a day for hesitation. We take what we deserve. That was exactly what we came for. We grabbed what we could and hurried outside as enormous fountains of water burst through the ground and began to flood the surrounding area. We had to run like our lives depending upon it, or drown in the grand lake forming around us. Well, as much as that is how it should be said, our lives do depend on it. So it's a case of you do it or you die. Just saying. Right, that's 40. I want to travel all the way down. 20%. One more. Wide awake now. I'm going to travel to there. I think if we're next to the butterfly, we still get it. I'm just hoping the tiger doesn't come too far north, or else we're going to be fighting a tiger. Go away, tiger. Go away, tiger. And we got the butterfly. Awesome. Our final destination taunted us with its golden glory. Hooray! After weeks of travelling, tremendous relief overcame me. I knew that the name Roald Amundsen would be forever remembered. And that's it. Expedition 2, done and dusted. We got the Golden Pyramid. We got a new world bonus. Again, I'm not quite sure what that is. We have a speed bonus. I'm guessing it's because it's a different type of world. We haven't just gone for like desert, or jungle. That's what I'm presuming. But I'm sure we will look into that at a further point. And we came first. Numero uno us, by the way. Numero uno. What a delight. Lepukwo! Fantastic. Right, so we have the Black Market, we have Bullet Hoarder, and we have Desert Explorer. Well, I am looking at doing some Arctic ones. I'd really like to go to some Arctic ones, so I'm not going to worry about doing the Desert Explorer this time round. Bullet Hoarder and Black Market. I don't think there's any true danger for us as far as animals or tribesmen are as it stands right now, unless there's any new ones out there we haven't come across, which is undoubtedly going to be true because we haven't been to the Arctic region as of yet. Bullet Hoarder is invariably useful, but do I want the Black Market to buy more gear? Then again, the bullets don't weigh anything when you pick them up naturally as opposed to when you have to buy them. So we'll go with Bullet Hoarder. It's a safe option. Huzzah! Ooh! Mr. Crowley jumps ahead, along with Charles Darwin. Jeez. Even Alexandra David Neal's on it. Look at that. Don't even need anything. Just boom, ahead. Know who you're dealing with, son. Know who you're dealing with. We have no monies. A little bit of gold. We are 199 ahead. I think we should just sell it all. Well, we'll gift that. Why not? Sell. And sell. 150 funds again. Not bad. Fame's up there. We're definitely way ahead on this one. And on to the next one. Do we get an Arctic? We do! At the top, the magnificent Arctic. A golden pyramid can be found in this region. Ooh. So they look like villages, and I have no idea. You've got the Eskimo village and what seems like a normal village, or maybe a mission or an Arctic encampment, and a very scary looking shrine. But I digress. That's on the next episode. You'll have to wait for that one, I'm afraid. So thank you for watching. As always, a like is appreciated, and I'll catch you on the next one. Take it easy.